Her name was Mercy. And for the first time in her life, she felt that her name was a cruel joke. The rent was 3 months overdue. The landlord had left a note that morning, thin, white paper slipped under the door. It was not a threat, it was a date. Tomorrow. Her son, Ethan, was asleep in the other room. He did not know that the school fees letter was tucked in her Bible, that the electricity token had run out 2 days ago. He only knew that his stomach was empty. She was ready to give up. Not with a dramatic exit, but with a quiet surrender. She sat on the edge of the bed, watching her son breathe, and prayed a prayer she was not sure she believed in anymore. God, I cannot do this. Morning came, gray and indifferent. Mercy made a decision. She could not give her son a home, but she could give him one last meal. She had a little change, coins at the bottom of an old handbag. Enough for milk and bread. She walked to the small shop on the corner. The walk that usually took 5 minutes felt like a marathon. With every step, she felt the weight of failure pressing down on her shoulders. At the shop, Mercy counts out coins slowly. The shopkeeper, a tired-looking woman, watches patiently. Mercy buys a small loaf of bread and a small packet of milk. She puts them in a reusable bag. She did not cry. She was too tired for tears. She simply began the walk back, her head down, counting the cracks in the pavement. She was so focused on the ground that she did not see the stranger standing in her path until she nearly bumped into him. He was tall, with a calm face and kind eyes. He was not dressed in a suit, but he carried himself with a quiet dignity. He was holding an umbrella, even though the rain had stopped. "Excuse me. I am sorry to stop you." Mercy tensed. In this part of the city, strangers rarely brought good news. She braced herself. Maybe he wanted money. Maybe he was selling something. She opened her mouth to say she had nothing. "Please. I do not want anything from you. I felt like I was supposed to wait here. Can we sit for just a moment?" There was something in his voice, a calm that did not match the rush of the city around them. Against every instinct screaming in her head, she nodded. They walked to the bench. She sat on the edge of the bench, ready to leave. He sat at the other end, looking out at the street. For a long moment, neither of them spoke. The city moved around them, cars, people, sounds, but there was a bubble of stillness around the bench. Finally, he spoke. His voice was low, so only she could hear. "My name is Michael. I lost my job 2 years ago." Mercy blinked. She had expected a sales pitch, a request, a trick. Not a confession. "I was angry. I was bitter. I walked these same streets every day, looking for a reason to keep going. One day, I was sitting right there," he points to a wall across the street, "and a woman I had never met bought me tea. She did not preach. She did not ask questions. She just sat with me. That tea changed my life. Not because it was special, but because it reminded me I was not invisible." He paused. Mercy felt a crack in the wall she had built around her heart. Invisible. That is exactly how she felt. "I do not know your name. I do not know your story. But I was walking to work today, I have a small job now, and I felt a voice tell me to turn left instead of right. To wait here. And I saw you walk by. A few years ago, someone gave me a gift when I had nothing. Today, I have a little. I want to give it to you. No payback. No interest. Just because someone saw you." Mercy's lip quivered. She looked at the envelope, then at Michael's face. She was looking for the catch. But there was no catch in his eyes. Only kindness. She took the envelope. It was light. It felt like nothing. But in her hands, it weighed more than anything she had ever held. She did not open it. She just held it, staring at the blank white paper. Whatever you are going through, it is not the end of your story. Wait. Thank you. I do not even know how to. He shook his head gently. You do not have to say anything. Just, one day, when you can, do the same for someone else. That is how it works. Mercy sat on that bench for a long time. When she finally opened the envelope, her hands were still shaking. Inside was a simple note and a stack of cash. The note read, "God saw you today. Keep going." It was enough. Exactly enough. It was as if the person knew exactly what she owed, exactly what she needed. No more, no less. Just enough to give her a foothold. She walked home. But she was not walking the same way she had come. Her steps were still slow, but they had purpose. She had been given more than money. She had been given a sign. Weeks passed. The landlord's note was paid. Ethan went back to school. The small shopkeeper on the corner noticed that Mercy smiled now when she bought vegetables. The weight on her shoulders had, "Mom, look. It is the man from my dream. He was helping you." Ethan had no idea about the man on the bench. Mercy had never told him. But children see what we forget to look for. She had been ready to give up. But a stranger, moved by a kindness he had once received, had shown her that she was not invisible. And in that moment, she made a promise. One day, she decided, she would buy tea for someone sitting on a wall. She would pass on the gift. Not because she had to, but because she understood now, kindness is a seed. And it never stops growing. The world tells us that big problems need big solutions. But often, the greatest miracles come wrapped in small, ordinary moments. A cup of tea. A listening ear. An envelope passed from one hand to another. The world tells us that big problems need big solutions. But often, the greatest miracles come wrapped in small, ordinary moments. A cup of tea. A listening ear. An envelope passed from one hand to another. If this story touched your heart, share it. You never know who might need to be reminded that they are not invisible.